I celebrated my 30th birthday several weeks ago, then I made this video talking about a 30-year-old with an imposter syndrome. I think I should have made this video earlier. Here are 18 things I know at age 30 I wish I had known at age 18. Number 1, your material wealth doesn't mean you're a better person. The best you can get from people is fake respect or fear of what you might do to them, but that doesn't take away the fact that you're a bad person or you're just an... Number 2, you can't make everybody happy. The recipe to making everybody happy is mediocrity. You cannot make everybody happy. It's better to accept that and focus on what you can do. But instead, learn to accept that not everybody will agree with you and focus on yourself and your beliefs. Number 3, perfection is a myth. The quote, "Practice makes perfection," should be banned in all spheres. Even perfectionists know that things might not be perfect, but to a certain degree of completeness. And when it comes to relationship, there's no need to look for perfection in people. Rather, I would say we should replace it with practice makes improvement. Number 4, talent without work and effort means nothing. In the world of football, there was a statement I heard several years ago, and they said that Anderson would have been even better than Ronaldo if not for burgers. Sometimes you might be talented, but if you lack the motivation or the work rate, you might not achieve what you are supposed to do with your talent. Although talent is crucial, it's just a small part of that equation on your journey to success. Number 5, nobody cares. There's always a degree of self-interest in all friendship. You might not be average of being taken advantage of, but being an overly nice person might be the gate to people taking advantage of you. Be intentional about who you pick as your friend. Remember, there's always a degree of self-interest in anything people do, but know that it's what you can live with. Number 6, every reaction matters. Don't promise when you're happy, don't talk when you're angry. You might think a method is right for you, but be rest assured that people read reactions in different ways. You mean something, then they read something else. And this only does not apply to people. Your reaction to relationships, to people, to life also matter. Be positive. Do not in any way look for fault in situations. Number 7, pleasure is temporary. Ease up your pursuit of pleasure, be it by dripping, shopping, clubbing, and all the likes. A Ferrari bought today might just feel like a taxi tomorrow. Number 8, there's always somebody better or worse out there. You think you're smart, there's somebody smarter. You think you're beautiful, there's somebody more beautiful. You think you're ugly? Okay, you know how that ends. There's always somebody better or worse than you think you are. So stop comparing yourself and water your garden. Number 9, things don't always work out. You can put in your best and still fail. And that's how life is. Life isn't fair. Always hope for the best and have a mental preparation for what happens when the worst happens. Always be prepared. Number 10, acquaintances aren't friendships. Understand the difference between an acquaintance and a friend. Because you've crossed paths with somebody doesn't make them your friend. Choose your friends wisely. Not everybody should make it to your circle of friends. Some people will always remain as acquaintances, whereas others would be just work buddies and the likes. Number 11, you will lose friends. Yes, values change, people change. You will leave friends and friends will leave you. Don't feel bad about it, that's how things work. Number 12, success timeline differ. Don't mistake speed for distance. What it took Mr. Jackson 2 years to achieve might take you 5 years to achieve. Do not in any way think their method is better, they might just have a shorter distance. You might be moving at the same speed. Number 13, success is different for people. It depends on their background, it depends on where they're coming from. Success to somebody might be big cars, planes, yachts, and the likes, while success for another person will be family time, impact, happiness, and the likes. Number 14, unlearning is possible. There's something we call mental model. This is the way your mind perceives something to be. When you see a screen that produces pictures, your mind tells you immediately it's a TV. You expect it to work like a TV. But unlearning happens when somebody calls it a monitor for the very first time. Your job as a person is to be able to ask questions and find out why it's not a TV but a monitor. There are loads of information out there and your perspective of the world changes the more you read. Number 15, your present condition is another man's dream. You don't have to be miserable about your present condition. There's somebody out there wishing they could just have a roof over their head and just have what you have. Be it that one lunch. Number 16, words have power. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Your intentions might be right, but like I said in one of my earlier posts, people read things differently. Be careful what you say in the name of coming out bluntly or directly. Number 17, you are a step ahead if you look good. Some people call it packaging, but facts are out there that good looking people earn more. So you should always be in your best all the time. We don't know when opportunities arrive, but when they come, be ready for it. And lastly, number 18, you're going to die and people around you will too. You will lose your friends, you will lose your parents, you will lose everybody in due time. Be prepared. Know that it happens and never be caught unaware. That makes 18 harsh and simple truths I will tell my 18-year-old. Simple, there's still a lot of things to talk about, but I have decided just to keep it this 18. If you're here up to this moment, I appreciate you and I ask you to like and subscribe to this channel. There are more and more content to come, and tell us ways we can get better. Thank you and hope to see you in our other videos.